There we go. Okay, now you can hear me. Hello, Derby fans. Welcome to Statewide Stampede, round 2, brought to you by East Victoria Roller Derby. Thank you, Mick. Love you. Uh, I am your host for this bout, Frick.
And I am Judy Betch.
We are so happy to be here in lovely, chilly Bendigo. Actually, it's not been that bad here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in a t-shirt.
I'm frail.
So we have just under a minute to the game start. So we're going to go through some rostering. Just bring it up on screen. So we've got for the Rat Pack 01 Freak Show Francis, 106 The Mad Splatter, 127 Feral Ferret, 166 Birdie, 47 Alice, 606 Icarus Smickerus, 99 Gussie, 104 Daisy Chainsaw, 111 Slasher Scissorhands, 16 J Rex, 22 Corey, 42 Rebecca, 55 Sniffles, and 814 OG.
And for South Sea Roller Derby, the Banshees, we've got 01 Westy, 11 She-Wolf, 212 Dilemma, 325 Kim, 404 Fleabag, 500 Smiles, 88 Monk, 030 Bombshell, 2 Harm, 24 Chaos, 360 Mary Extreme, 45 One Hit Wonder, and 77 Calamity Pain.
So we're just getting everyone set up, ready to get underway. The officials are having a last second chat. We have South Sea Banshees in blue, the Rat Pack in yellow.
And we've got our lovely refs and officials. We have Leo Slayer, Kilbo Baggins, Leo Slayer again, Rexy Whittledown, Crackerjack, Pancakes, Strawberry Shortcake, Short Skate, Nicholas Rage, Bearskin Bruiser, Sophie Opar, Beremy, Hypodermic, Gary, Candy Striper, Disaster Chief, KTKO, Donkey Kong, and Smackaron. Love you, zebras. How do you do that? And away we go.
So first lining up for Jam 1, we have 22 Corey in the yellow, 404 in blue is Fleabag.
So, this is actually Corey's last game with the Rat Pack. I mean, I've been playing roller derby for 8-9 years, and Corey has been playing for Ballarat for as long as I've been playing. We all love you very much, Corey.
Wishing you well in your future derby career.
Oh yeah, and shout out Jen controlling the cameras. Camera. Wait, there's one? How is that one? That's crazy. It like zooms in. It's got a little joystick. She's basically a pilot.
So we are just waiting for the rolling whistle to start this game off. Hypodermic has told Pulver Baggers, let's get this underway.
Let's get this show on the road.
And off we go.
Oh, great push. Great push on the inside. Looks like Fleabag is first out of the pack. And Corey not too far behind. Oh, a little slap there from Smiles, getting right back up because falling is part of the game.
Quick call off there. We will probably see this happening a lot in this game, where it's both teams are very, very strong, are used to playing each other. So it's probably going to have a lot of very quick call.
It's called strategy.
Exactly. So, you know, don't expect necessarily long jams, but action-packed short jams.
Oh, wow. That was a quick one. Looks like we have got
Bombshell
knocking it right out of the pack.
and Freak Show Francis again, not far behind.
Look at them crossovers. Oh, a quick call off before Freak Show Francis could really slide through, but looks like Freak Show was able to pick up a few.
No.
Oh no, I'm colorblind.
So Bombshell picked up 4 there. Scores are 5 for the Banshee, 0 for the Rat Pack.
Looks like you've got Fleabag.
And that, I believe, would be
Look at a glass.
OG.
OG. Gotta get our glasses on. Stop the game.
And Fleabag has picked up lead jammer. OG being stuck a little bit behind the fierce wall on Carmen Miranda and Smiles.
Little sneaking past the inside line there. I love little steppity step. That's a technical term.
And I do believe we have had a Star Pass 2 Sniffles. So Sniffles for the Rat Pack is now our jam.
You can see the refs tapping their heads. That's a good sign. Most of that's for us specifically. I'm not sure it's for anyone else but us. It is for the other refs to be informed that there has been a star pass.
Okay, did Sniffles manage to? Yes, they did. They've picked up for 2 points there. So that was a 12-2 a jam.
Sorry?
Okay, and we now have, I believe that is Bombshell for the Banshees and Feral Ferret, I think, for the Rat Pack.
This is us, Chief, picking up 4 more points for the Banshees. That puts our score at 2-21 Banshees away.
Lots of communication happening between the bench to the jammer there.
Also deliberating.
Well, there was actually one of the Banshees in the penalty box, so they were trying to get them out. So nicely done.
We've got Bonnie on the bench for the Banshees. Bonnie's actually heading to Haunts as part of the Wizards of Oz.
They are indeed. We now have She-Wolf up against Corey out there. Corey picking up lead. She-Wolf still working her way through.
There's a bit of a spill up the front there, but looks like getting right back up.
And as pivot for the Banshees, we actually have Monk, who is playing their 100th game today.
Happy 100th birthday, Mum.
Derby birthday.
Derby birthday.
Which is different to a Derby anniversary.
Derbyversary.
Corey with the call off there. How many did they pick up? I can't see. DC's. Was that a full 4?
It looks like a full 4.
Excellent.
Disaster Chief is the ref, and I just called one of the skaters Disaster Chief.
We have an official time out. Banshees.
This looks like we've got someone in the chat enjoying the Derby retirement.
Hey JR. Missing you commentating, I will say.
We miss you.
Scores at the moment. Banshees 21, Rat Pack 6.
Now JR is on the beach sipping the pina coladas.
And just while they're over here, the mirror for the Rat Pack is Beck, and JR is sending a hello to their awesome wife, Beck. JR, Beck's just following on the side here, don't worry. Fleabag picking up the just in front of Freak Show Francis. This is neck and neck
They're
for the two of them.
racing. Oh, and that called off a jump before any of them get points. Flea really said, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
Oh, they're sending Flea straight back out there again. Up against Feral Ferret.
Really, really great tripod in the back of my cell state. Oh, looks like that's a cut for Fleabag. Little crossed arms means they've cut the track.
So this leaves Ferret on a power jam. So for people newer to roller derby, a power jam is when it's just the one jammer out there. Basically, it is considered a bit of an advantage as their blockers are able to focus on getting them out and they can focus on storing without the concern of attention being divided with the other jammer.
But the Banshees were not making it easy on them. But looks like the pitch up. Looks like we've got lead jammer for Ballarat. See if they can even out the score a little bit. We're currently sitting at 21 for the Banshees and 6 for the Rat Pack.
Fleabag has re-entered, has hit the back of the pack. Working their way on the outside.
Quickly making quick work of the pack.
And Feral Ferret pulling it off before Fleabag can hit the pack again.
Cheeky.
And I believe that should have been a 4-point jam there, that it was. So it's now 10 to 21, still in the Banshees' favour. Bombshell in the blue up against Freak Show Francis, I think. Oh no, OG, sorry.
Bombshell really fighting their way through that pack, but they're always cycling through. They've got Bombshell surrounded. Some really great work from, I believe that's number 47.
I believe that's Alice. Yes, Alice. Alice is definitely one of the hardest people to get past as the solo blocker at the front.
It's nice, you can actually hear them communicating, deliberating whenever they come by. Comms is very important in roller derby. Everyone's got to talk to each other all the time, which that's a yapper I find easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
We've had another star class for Ballarat. OG has passed the star across to Birdie, but the jam has been called off before that could happen. Again, for people who are newer to roller derby, there is only one other person besides a jammer on track who can become a jammer. So your jammer is getting stuck, you can hand it to the pivot. That's the person with the stripe helmet cover. And then they can become the jammer if it has been deemed the star pass was legal. There's a lot of different rules in regards to how it needs to be passed.
You can't just throw it.
As much as I wish you could at times.
Looks like Corey making quick work of the pack there as She-Wolf still fighting her way through. Looks like we've got a forearm penalty for Fleabag. Sorry, for She-Wolf. She drove me here. I should know her name. Looks like got 4 more points to Ballarat. As we can see, 19 points isn't really that much of a gap between points. Going from jam to jam, everything is multiples of 4. Well, yeah, you can pick up to 4 points in derby. So really, the gaps can close and widen really quickly in this game. I hope I'm making sense. I'm probably not.
It's early, you're not caffeinated enough. It's okay.
Oh, I'm caffeinated enough. One more coffee, and I'll be even more annoying than I am right now.
Already cruising on by after picking up another 4 points. This is definitely the jam they needed at this stage.
Absolutely. And see how quickly they're not only
9.
9 points. I can do math-ish. Basic addition. What's that about? Looks like we've got a really good bridge there.
She was out on their initial. Unfortunately, we missed the gorgeous dancing by Dilemma on the Banshees bench
There we go.
when She Wolf got out.
Dilemma's crumpin'. We see you.
So with that 16-point jam from Corey, scores are now 26 to the Rat Pack, 31 to the Banshees. 5-point difference. Anyone's game. And yes, I do like throwing in some of the cliches when it comes to commentating, just purely sometimes people are playing bingo.
Listen, we love the classics over here at Statewide Stampede, brought to you by East Victoria Roller Derby. Looks like we've got lead jammer for Ballarat is
Show Francis.
Joe Francis. Fleabag coming across the apex now. Oh, looks like the pivot. That's 166. Where's the roster? Oh no, it's one. The mad splatter. Sorry.
No, no,
Oh no,
it's Chaos.
Chaos.
Picked up the penalty then. Banshees.
Oh no, I was talking about how good mad splatter was blocking just then.
Okay.
They could really. Oh no, the drink ticket you can get from going to the Big Girls Bar on by paying for a ticket for the Big Girls Bar that's happening on the 17th at I can't read. Hold on. Nick knows these things. The Big Girls Bar at 8 p.m. on Friday the 17th. And if you pay for a ticket, you can get a drink token. Ooh la la.
Oh, lovely footwork there from Freak Show Francis on the inside, sneaking on through. Barely touched, a little bit of a jump to avoid the touch. Lots of big hits happening out there. Didn't quite see someone has been called for a penalty.
See if I
Then someone's doing up their laces, so who knows what's going on.
see if I ever got hit like that, the whole game would have to be called off because I would throw the biggest tantrum. I would just start crying. I can see I've on the screen anyway. Derby people are tough.
Okay, so we have a shield for the Banshees lining up.
Like we've got Feral Ferret
Yeah.
for Ballarat. Looks like a She-Wolf has picked up lead jammer. This could be the advantage that South Sea needs to widen that gap.
No, they're behind it.
They're behind. Looks like got 4 points on the board for the Banshees. Obviously, like I said, this game changes really fast. Now we're at 49 points for the Rat Pack and 39 for the Banshees. Scratch that. 43. I didn't have to count that on my fingers.
This is a very, very tough pack from the Banshees that Feral Ferret's trying to fight their way through.
Looks like we've got Miles, Dilemma, and number 88, which is Monk.
In the 100th game. But the unfortunate thing for Feral Ferret is that the pivot is currently sitting at penalty in the penalty box. So they've had a few issues in regards to having support out there.
Well, it looks like they've got Harmon Miranda is also on the bench, so the bench is also working one player down. And looks like the score has once again turned to the Banshees' favor with 51 points. This has been an incredible 16-point, sorry, scratch that, 20-point jam for the Banshees, courtesy of She-Wolf. Who chose me?
Dilla's last block, just slowing them down a bit further and waiting for some reinforcements to come up. Drawing Feral Ferret back.
Like might have had a little bit of friendly fire there. Another 4 points for the Banshees.
Massive jam there from She-Wolf, 24 points. Massive effort. That was some very, very skilled blocking out there. But Feral Ferret put up a massive fight.
Looks like we've got a timeout. See what hand gestures we're doing.
Yeah, Ballarat team timeout.
Ballarat team timeout. I remember the cool and fun dance moves that jam timers have to do. So while we're here, as you guys know, there is a raffle that East Victoria are running. I believe we have some wine from Red Hill Estate, which no one else gets. I want to get it. So if I buy all the raffle tickets, I can get it.
I think you have to go up against Gary. Gary tends to buy a lot of raffle tickets and has a habit of winning a lot. So
Gary. That Red Hill Estate wine is mine. We also have the Hive from Midgela Neurodiverse Community Hub. We got the Hive. It's a safe, inclusive space for neurodivergent individuals to connect, learn, and thrive. They have some really cool handmade merch. They got some rubber ducks, which is pretty sick.
So there is just over 13 minutes left this half. And again, as I said, you weren't going to expect too many long jams, so it's going to be a lot of very tight, very quick. And we've had that for the most part. Had a couple of good long ones from both teams, I reckon. There, Freak Show Francis had a nice run through. Corey's had a couple of nice long ones as well. She-Wolf just then with that 24 points. So kind of
very evenly matched.
Yeah, kind of expected things to be at this point of the game.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, these are both very established teams in general the Australian roller derby community.
They're both very competitive teams.
Very competitive.
And they are used to playing each other, which always kind of makes it a bit more fun in terms of your competitive streak. Bragging rights means a lot to people.
Even though we're all buddies here.
The rolling whistle for the end of team timeout has occurred. Still just being impressed by Dill's dancing moves on the bench.
Bust a move.
Being lots of lasso work happening over there. We have both jammers lining up, ready for Kilgore to blow the whistle to start the jam. It looks like it is OG up against Fleabag.
Some great pushing and shoving. Little bit of some inside line movement there as Fleabag makes it out of the pack. Looks like we've got a star pass for Ballarat.
That's to Alice.
And a quick one. But looks like we've got 4 points on the board for South Sea. It looks like a Hawkeye with the camera there. Hawkeye, of course, recently published Face of Roller Derby. It's a gorgeous book. I know it wasn't recent, but I like talking about it because I'm in it.
The Faces of Roller Derby.
Face of roller derby. I said that.
You said singular, not plural. Faces,
Faces.
and it's a coffee book.
Maybe I do need another coffee. Either way, it's good. My big face is in it. Looks like we've got a forearm penalty for She-Wolf.
So Corey is now on a power jam. However, it is a full complement of Banshee blockers up against two Rat
Like-
Pack blockers.
Kind of chasing them down. We've got a bridge there. As we all know, we've all got to sort of stay together in the pack and not go out of play. So sometimes blockers will try and go like 10 feet apart from each other to try and get as much space and claim as much space for the track as possible.
I will just say that was an amazing re-entry to the pack from the penalty box by Rebecca. So Rebecca in yellow basically timed it so they were just in front of Corey to take all the attention of the person hitting the pack. So Corey was able to weave through the blockers who were paying attention to Rebecca. Beautiful distraction.
Fantastic
play there.
strategizing.
It's one of the things Rebecca has been in Derby for quite a long time as well. So
There's something of a chess master.
they can you know look at things several moves ahead and see what works in the best favor.
So got 3 more points for the Rat Pack.
That would have been an 11-point jam.
Looks like we've got 60 to 63. Like say, the games get crazy close.
Still plenty of time in this half. There's still over 10 minutes left.
So got Fleabag and Corey again. Right?
No,
No?
that's not Corey.
It's not Corey. Everyone get out of the way. I can't see.
That is Feral Ferret.
Feral Ferret. Man, I wish the rest would get out of the way for us to see.
Fleabag picking up lead there. Lots of recycling happening from the Banshees pack to get back into position to slow things down for Feral Ferret.
Really quickly making their way around the pack. Fleabag is skating through that outside line to get 4 more points for the Banshees. I know to put my L's in front of me. Like, which one's left again?
Icarus Snickers taking a little bit of advantage of some delay in the jammer hitting to try and open up a line for Feral Ferret. Unfortunately, the Banshees had seen that happening and closed the gap very quickly. Oh, good awareness out the front there by Feral Ferret, noticing the monk had gone down, so didn't have to come in behind everyone once they got knocked out. Unfortunately for them, Banshees then managed to get back in front again. We have had a start pass. Alice now has the start in hand and has hit the ground.
So I've got a spill.
We're just going to take a moment away from the action as that's been pulled off.
Oh, looks like we've got a debut. Like it's
So Feral Ferret,
Ferret's second game.
they debuted yesterday. Amazing effort.
Great first try. Great first go around. Well, second go around.
So already showing a lot of Derby awareness out there, which is fantastic.
I couldn't tell it was the second game at all.
I thought they were new just purely because I didn't recognize them when they started the game. But, you know, there's a lot of faces in roller derby. You never know.
Like faces of roller derby.
So just while this is all going on, I will take a moment to say, you know, thank you very much to our first aiders, Deadly Sports Plus. They are incredible when it comes to keeping an eye on the game and making sure everyone is fine and able to get back up. So big shout out to Deadly Sports Plus. Thank you so much for your efforts.
Deadly Sports really are the MVPs of first aid in roller derby.
No friendly fire at all here.
Lots of shouting across. So if you can hear a little bit of cross contamination of noise, we have Jen, who is doing the streams, yelling across to Hawkeye, so that might get picked up in our mics. Kilbo is now laughing at me for making that point, but is doing a great job of signaling that she's a teapot.
Short and stout. There is her handle and there is her spout.
No.
No?
No. We had the very cute little kick up instead.
Oh.
So you mentioned before about all the fun dance moves that
Oh yeah.
the officials need to be able to do. As a jam timer, you do actually end up leading the YMCA at times.
The Macarena.
You do things such as being a little teapot and sometimes requesting hamburgers.
A Whopper, like a Whopper from Hungry Jack's.
No, no sponsors.
Oh, but I want a stall. Oreos.
They are not sponsoring Eastfix, so we do not
Okay.
mention them. Although, if any fast food joints do want to sponsor teams, any league in Australia would really like that kind of sponsorship.
I mean, Sizzler is coming back. Maybe Sizzler can sponsor us.
I mean, we do eat enough.
I've noticed that I know that the rules have changed where the jam timers don't actually have to do the hand motions for the entire time. Where was I for that? I remember where you had to do the requesting the hamburger for like
you also didn't have to do all the track maintenance that Kilbo's doing.
Wait, really?
Kilbo's doing track maintenance out there, taking advantage of this extended official timeout.
What a legend. Everyone give it up for Kilbo. Thank you. Back in my day, we had to do the hand gestures the whole time and your arms would get really tired. And then the skaters would laugh at you, well, with you.
At you half the time. Even maliciously, though.
And back in my day is like 2018.
Yeah, you're still a youngster when it comes to roller derby.
It's been 2018 was 8 years ago.
I've been around since 2012. Get over it. I don't know what is going on over there, but Grace, showing some extraordinary agility.
Do a flip.
Things will get underway again shortly.
Everyone give it up for Deadly Sports Plus. Lovely jubbly paramedics. Oh my god, that's a puppy.
It's a tiny puppy. It is a fluffy tiny puppy. Oh my god.
Puppy here.
This is roller derby. Everyone is going to mob the puppy at some stage. He's so tiny. Sorry. Easily distracted by tiny fluffy puppies.
It's a something oodle, I assume.
Definitely. Both teams are taking the track now. Michelle's just doing a couple of stretches on the jam line, getting ready to head back out there into.
Looks like we're going to get a run up from Freak Show Francis. Oh, maybe that strategy was going to work, but it looks like Fleabag is broken out first. And it looks like Freak Show Francis cut the track, so it's going to be a power jam.
Please no. There are some cliches that I'm happy to be retired.
No one likes my cool Police Academy style sound effects. But that was the best part of the movie.
But you're not Michael Wilson, so please don't.
Okay. I didn't even know it was that guy.
Bombshell leading on through, picking up 4 points there for 8 total so far this jam. It is a power jam.
Looks like got the score from 85 to 60.
Freak Show Francis sneaking on past on the outside for their initial. Bombshell pulling it off after picking up 4 points. So that was a 12-point jam there for Bombshell, taking the score to 89 for the Banshees, 60 for the Rat Pack. Yeah, JR agreed with me. People were laughing at you.
Yep. Definitely. I mean, come on. It is deeply silly. That's why they don't do it anymore. Looks like we've got She-Wolf once again, making their way through.
That is a very scrappy looking pack out there at the moment from both teams.
It looks like She-Wolf has picked up lead again.
OG is trying to battle chaos to get through, but the slowdown.
It looks like they've just snuffed through there.
Yeah, the slowdown had allowed the Banshees to regroup, but in the meantime, lost track of where OG was. OG took advantage of that.
A little slip and slide. Like I say, if you're not falling down, you're not playing Derby. I play Derby even when I'm not on skates.
That was 3 points picked up by She-Wolf. Did you realise we still haven't gotten to the half time?
We haven't gone to hard time. I mean, we've
But
just a couple of interruptions.
It's still 6 minutes left before half time. And we are in the middle of another official timeout. So things will be waiting for the officials to double check a few things. See if there's any
I think that-
second calls or anything like that happening.
They're just organizing what they're going to have for dinner after this. And it's like, oh, I don't know about Italian.
No,
Kind
there was a penalty assigned.
Oh, yeah, there was?
Yeah, Rebecca's just gone for the penalty box. So there was a last second penalty being discussed and now delivered. So Kilboy will get things underway again.
It's like
So-
we're back.
And we have Fleabag up against Feral Ferret. So Feral Ferret definitely playing as if they have played for a lot longer than 2 games.
Some really great pushing and shoving. It looks like Fleabag's made it out of the pack first. Some really great blocking there from Smiles, Dilemma, and Carmen Miranda with Monk pivoting, and looks like we've got you can see what team I play for. Nipples, J-Rex, and
That's flatter.
Mad Splatter, thank you. That's why I wore my glasses.
Star Pass has a curve. Sniffles taking the star, but the bench crew for the Banshees are all over that and pulling it off. JR, I am doing fabulously. I hope your coffee and toast earlier was just as good as sitting pina coladas.
Nothing better than toasted coffee.
I also did.
Especially our coffee here, courtesy of Deja Brew.
I love that name so much.
Deja Brew, the mobile barista who has been nice enough to give us their time and their caffeination.
I love a good pun name, especially
Same
when
here.
it comes to things like Deja Brew.
I mean, we play roller derby. It's basically all puns. Your Judy Bench, Dame Judy Bench.
Gotta love it.
That's what I say.
From the classic film Shakespeare in Shove.
Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies.
Ah,
No.
wait, no, she's been Jensen in that one.
No, she's
Shakespeare,
not.
it's in Shakespeare in Love though.
I know, but it's not from that.
Shakespeare in Shove.
She's just an amazing actress alongside Helen Mirren, which is my other derby name.
And Maggie Smith. Rest in peace. I thought Shakespeare in Shove was good. That's a really good derby name as well.
we had a bit of conversation going on between Lonnie Jovi from the bench of the Banshees and Hypodermic, our head ref. So I'm not sure what's going on at the moment. I think it might have just been okay. Both first aiders were busy, so we weren't able to have gameplay happening during. So one of the rules within roller derby is we need to have at least one first aider paying attention to the game at hand. So if both first aiders are busy, we will have a pause put on the game. So that looks like that's what's happened. And that's why we were in the official timeout.
Very important.
We now have, it looks like Corey up against Bombshell.
Deadly Sports also provides first aid training for people who are keen on doing some sports first aid. Looks like Corey has picked up lead jammer. Looks like we've got another cut track for Bombshell. And as you guys know, it's 7 penalties. That is all you are allocated per game. So you got to be good and not be picking up them penalties.
Okay, we have had a returning track.
Like we've got a penalty for Corey, so that means we've got no more lead jammer.
This will be a 2-minute jam. There's less than a minute left of this jam.
But I mean, listen, what can happen in less than a minute?
I know. I'm well and truly aware of that.
Including 4 more points for the Banshees, putting the score up to 100 to 64. It is crazy how many points can be racked up in the span of half an hour. Oh, a little sick rock and roll slide there. I love when they do that.
Rebecca with the draw back there.
Getting a lot of energy from the bench. Little fight there between Corey and Chaos. Looks like we've got an official review.
Hasn't been called yet. Hasn't been called yet. Just wait. Official review has been called now. So Frick is going into the middle to find out the gossip for us. But just while that's going on, let's have a little look-see. So having a look at the penalty board there for the right pack. Only one player who is in a little bit of difficulty there, being Rebecca, currently on 5 penalties. For most directions and pack penalties, a couple of more players, a couple of forearms through there. And then for the Banshees, staying relatively clearly. A couple of forearms, couple of directions. The question mark is because whatever the penalty was, they didn't manage to grab the code when it was issued, so they're just making sure that they've got a placeholder there at this stage. While all this is going on, we have on the pit line Dilemma doing the Macarena, but we are not seeing that at the moment. Because we are focusing the camera on the zebra huddle. So this official timeout was called by Bonnie Jovi of the Banshees. Quite sure what the discussion is in relation to. That's why we've got Frick over there listening in to find out what's going on. looks like a few of the Banshees are doing some dance moves. We've got him on the bench joining in doing the Macarena.
I
And
think
we
it's something.
And we have Fleabag, Hit, and Dilemma also doing the Macarena in the background there. Well, Harm is having a great conversation with Kilbo.
Okay, so that official review was contesting a forearm on 42 for the Banshees.
So, Rebecca?
Sorry, for the Rat Pack.
Yeah.
The Banshees made the call. It looks like it's going to be a no call on that forearm.
Okay. If the refs didn't have eyes on what happened, they are not actually able to issue a penalty. So that will be why it is a no call. So each team does get an official review a half, as well as 3 timeouts. And it's up to the team as to whether or not they use it as an official review or as an additional timeout. Either is possible.
So as you guys know, a forearm you can only hit with the shoulder, basically down to your not forearm. You can't hit with your elbow or below.
And so in this situation, because the official review was denied, they do not get a second one. If, however, they had won that official review, they do not also get a second one. So there is a lot of benefit to looking at picking up penalties either on the very strong blockers or on jammers, using your official review in that way. But most of the time, as a team, you kind of try and hold on unless you think you are definitely going to win it to your advantage, kind of thing. So,
Yeah, they should slow down so the refs can see better.
well, one of the more difficult things the refs are doing today is
For a quick swap out of jammers there.
they are actually, instead of, so in the past several years, when a penalty is issued, you the column number and then what the penalty is. It is now being, it's not trialed, it is basically
Stated, yeah.
that as of the next competitive season, it's going to now be team name or an abbreviation, or like sort of abbreviation name that the refs will call, then the number and then the penalty. So it's,
Instead of yellow, it'd be Rat Pack, and instead of blue, it'll be Banshees.
you know, it could be even like C. Or
I got thrown backwards, didn't I?
you got it right.
Okay, good.
But yeah, it doesn't necessarily need to be the whole name of the team. It can be an abbreviation of the name to something quick that is very significantly different between the two to make it a bit easier in differentiating. And that's because there has been a number of times where the wrong colour has been called. So now they're trying to make it a bit easier on everyone and ensuring that it's the right team being called for a penalty.
I wouldn't worry about abbreviations as far as, like, of course, there are some letters that will sound really similar to each other, like D. For example, if it's Dragon City and Banshees, it'd be D and B.
No, it needs to be an abbreviation word.
Oh,
So you can't say D, it would be
drag.
Chico
Oh,
instead of the Chico Rollers kind of thing.
or diamonds.
Or it would be for, East Vic, it'd be witches.
I see a change.
So that's one of the reasons why we're bringing it in now as a trial for our refs and our players to actually get used to it all.
Because this is a system they'll be using at TGSS, the Great Southern Slam in Adelaide over King's birthday weekend.
So in our final jam of the half, we have Fleabag picking lead. And I am confident in saying it's the final jam of the half. The period block is in 0.
Little spinny spin there. That's also a technical term from Fleabag, picking up 4 more points for the Banshees.
Well, I just noticed it is a micro pack out there for the Rat Pack at the moment, and 2 blockers.
And it looks like the jammer as well, so it's a power jam for Fleabag.
With going up against a micro pack. However, we've just had Gussie re-enter to help shore things up as well as Rebecca.
And looks like Corey's coming back in as well. And making quick work of Southeast Pack. Looks like we've got one hit wonder And it's all in the family at Southsea. One is actually the child of Mary Extreme. I love a legacy.
So at halftime, we've just had the rolling whistle taking us into intermission. It is the Rat Pack on 75, the Banshees on 136, and we'll be back probably in what? 11-ish minutes, a bit more.
Yeah. And in the meantime, I will be doing the entirety of Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats the Musical as a one-woman show.
I hope you're doing that outside because I do not need to see the butthole edition.
In the meantime, get a raffle ticket or a coffee. Yesterday, some of them are heading to France for the men's roller derby World Cup. That includes Schmear Campaign, which is a Jewish team, API Fury, which is the Asian Pacific Islander team, and of course the Wizards of Oz. Come on, Flamin' Galahs. I can't believe they named a team after me.
I keep thinking back to when one of the wizards was Flamin' Galah.
Hell yeah. And if any skaters out there going to France can bring home a nice cheese, like a goat cheese for me, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Now, you've got to remember TSA in Australia is very much, if you have food, it can't come in.
I think that the cheese is worth the risk.
Cheese is always worth the risk.
Or a nice croissant. You can't get good croissants here. They're not crumbly enough, I say. They're a croissants. They're pain in the bottom to make.
So for those watching the live stream, we currently have the camera facing the conversation for the next game coming up, which is Diamond Valley up against Breaking News. So Breaking News being the Nerd West Side team and Diamond Valley Firetails.
It'll absolutely knock them dead. Everyone going to France.
There is just over 30 seconds remaining before
Hello.
the second half gets underway. We have skaters taking their position.
Shout out.
We have refs being called back to do their job.
Shout out to Muggles, by the way, the absolute mastermind behind all of this.
So now we are just waiting for the clock to tick down and then
10, 7, 6.
please don't.
Okay. Happy New Year.
So now we just wait for them
Sorry.
to do the rolling whistle to say game is about to start again. So where we left off, we had the Banshees on 136, the Rat Pack on 75. Banshees are in blue, Rat Pack is in yellow. We've got the two jammers ready to go. We have Fleabag for the Banshees and Corey in their last game for the Rat Pack, ready to get us underway. We've
Let's
just
got
got
the rolling whistle.
rolling whistle from Kilbo, signaling things are about to start. I hope all officials are in their positions. It looks like they are. We have Beck the Mirror for the Rat Pack in her position. So I think things should be about to start. Now,
Look at them go. Got some major pushing. We've got Monk on their 100th game is our pivot. Happy 100th derbyversary, Monk. Wait, wouldn't derbyversary be the amount of years?
yeah, so this is the amount of games. It is not a derbyversary.
What do you mean? Monk's been playing for 100 years.
Corey picked up lead, hit the pack, scored 2 points. to the Banshees won and called it off. So lining up now, we have, it looks like Bombshell up against Freak Show Francis. Freak Show Francis being the run-up there.
Freak Show Francis loves a bit of a run up. And listen, it looks like it's pretty effective. Usually it looks like it's Bombshell out of attack, but not too far behind is Freak Show Francis. Those crossovers. That's the most complex thing I could do on skates. Way!
As the call-off was happening, Freak Show Francis trying to get the apex jump, did not pick up any points. Bombshell picked up 2 as she called it off.
Looks like there was some debris on the track from that giant explosion. I'm happy everyone's okay because it would, if they weren't, it would minimize the fact that that looks pretty cool.
No, it's Freak Show Francis. She's used to doing stuff like that. That's good. We now have Feral Ferret up against Fleabag.
A lot of Fs. Some great Tokyo drifting from Fleabag. They really know how to work those toe stops.
So at the moment, Feral Ferret is being caught up behind Smiles, Bunk, Carmen Miranda, and One Hit Wonder.
Some great backwards moving there.
But Sniffles is going to make life difficult for Fleabag, drawing Fleabag back, allowing their back to form up. And I believe that is a JX. Is that the Mad Splatter still out there? Yeah. Mad Splatter. Slash of Scissor Hands coming back from the penalty box. Unfortunately, Sniffles has now entered the penalty box.
And shout out to everyone who made those lovely posters decorating the back wall there. That's really nice. People offering support, some nice customized posters.
It's all prepared for the Chico Rolls.
Good old Chico rollers. And people say that the Chico roll was invented in Bendigo.
That's why they named that.
People in Ballarat will disagree. Is that it? That's the beef?
No, there's generally no beef. Maybe it's chicken. No.
Maybe I should grab a Chico roll while I'm here.
Oh, lovely little pose from Fleabag as she called that off. With a little bit of a power pose there with the call off.
Very cool.
16 points there from Fleabag, 0 to the Rat Pack. The score is now 156 to 77. Still have over 25 minutes left in this half.
And special thanks to Bendigo Showgrounds for allowing us to play here.
We have just had an official timeout call, so the refs will take this time to have a mini huddle and have a chat about if something had been missed.
Kilbo showing off the mad guns.
The signal timeout is done. So getting things underway again. We have Corey on the channel. We have Bombshell for the Banshees.
Corey busting out of the pack again, really making their last game with the Rat Pack count.
Oh, that's a sad place for Bombshell to hit. Coming into a two Rebecca and Gussie.
Chaos chasing Corey down. Chaos is actually a bake sales star at South Sea. At least I think so. I'm biased. We actually have some really good bake sales. Actually, shout out all Derby bake sales. A real hallmark of the Derby community.
Rebecca and Gussie just really showing why, so that's a sad place for them shelter have ended up.
Oh yeah, some incredible blocking there from Ballarat. But no, do get things at the bake sale. This time it's hosted by East Vic. They've got some lovely jubbly brownies there.
Uh, the Rebecca Gussie duo has caused a cut track onto Show, so it is now a power jam for Corey.
Very dynamic duo, you could say.
A little bit of indecision from Corey as to re-entering.
Looks like that's 4 more points for Ballarat. Our score is 89 to 156 for the Banshees.
Bombshell has re-entered and hit the pack again.
God, if only the rest would move out of the way so we can see. Okay.
The refs are in the position that they need to be in.
What? But as we all know, the commentators are the priority.
No,
I mean, granted, I say that I'm a ref.
we are
Priority.
priority.
We are. We are bottom of the tournament poll here.
Roller derby can happen without us. Roller derby cannot happen without the officials.
Actually, yeah, let's give it up for the officials. Thank you. I love it. Feel very in control.
Big Show Francis with her runner. Fleabag doing a mini runner. I've had the situation where because Freak Show Francis hit Fleabag out, they were able to draw them back a bit and then get the
Looks like they're getting
back. However, has not fully worked out in their favour because they then got pulled back as well.
pulled all the way back by Harmon Miranda. Looks like got a forearm penalty for
Long.
whoa.
A bit of a stumble there. From the ground, we've got Fleabag calling it off after being taken out by their own pivot.
Bit of friendly fire.
However, these two being besties, it's all good.
They're having a laugh. We're all having fun here.
They will deny being besties, but I always call them besties.
They are besties. We're all besties here. Everyone in this whole warehouse, I assume that we're in. We're all besties in Derby.
She Wolf out there for the Banshees and OG for the Raptor.
Really, absolutely a movable object there. That great tripod getting cycled all the way back by that's 42. Rebecca. Thank you. I feel like each thought I have is about like 10 seconds apart. Slow down.
Fast Derby. Fast Derby for Derby. This is a very, very tough start to the jam. Neither jam having gotten out as yet.
Really, when things are getting really, everyone's moving their feet really fast. You can see them kicking up the dust. Jam is literally telling everyone to eat their dust.
Chaos in control of the Banshees of a tripod. Birdie in control of the Rat Pack tripod. One of Rebecca and Harmony doing the bridging role to keep the packs together. Good awareness by both teams to reform that.
Whoa, the crowd goes absolutely wild.
OG getting out, picking up lead. That was some very good awareness of the pack definition from Rebecca to get OG out.
Everyone's going absolutely cray-cray. It looks like got a cut track for OG. You hate to see it. Hate to see it. But that's just how the game is played.
That jam came to its natural 2-minute conclusion.
Looks like we're starting off with a power jam for the Banshees.
That was a very, very tough fight by both jammers. Both blocking packs were doing incredible work out there. Every time one thought that they got out, it got reformed and they got pushed straight back into it.
As we said, these are two of the most competitive teams in roller derby here in Australia.
Well, in Victoria at least.
Victoria.
There are several more competitive teams out there.
No, in the whole world.
We have Fleabag taking this power jam start.
Everyone playing in Statewide Stampede are the best teams in the whole world ever.
I wonder if we're going to have that situation of having 7 Victorian teams as the top 7 to 3 teams again. That was interesting at TGSS.
Oh yeah, and with Kingston City winning, with
We ended up basically taking out the majority of the games. It's a fun, but you know, traveling to Adelaide just to play the same teams we've played statewide.
listen, I say with no bias whatsoever, Victoria is the greatest state for roller derby ever in all the states and all the countries. Except, I mean, I guess Adelaide hosts TGSS. But Victoria means that.
OG is back on track. Beautiful sneaky star pass there, managing to get the star across to Fred Show Francis without dilemma realizing that that occurred. So that was lovely and beautiful.
Just looking back at the scores, we've got the Rat Pack at 92 and the Banshees at 175. We've got 18 minutes left in the bout.
He is meandering over.
Hello, Hawkeye. Let him go.
If Bonnie had come over to call a timeout at the last moment, so was making sure they were going to be in visual sight of Kilburn as the jam timer, and then someone from the bench calls the timeout. The captain from the bench. Oops. So when it comes to timeouts, they can only be called by the alternate or by the captain. Hence why it was Bonnie walking into the middle to do that. But yeah, the captain can call it from wherever they are on the track, except the penalty box.
It is always great. You know, this is a big state. I didn't know that Mildura is like 8 hours away, and it's a big state, so it's really great when everyone can come together and play together. You know, when you come to statewide, you see people that you haven't seen in months or even years. You know, I'm even seeing some old friends here, and it's just really heartwarming. We all sort of come together as a community, and we support some good causes. Like I said, in one of the stalls is the Amagilla Neurodiverse Community Hub. They do a lot of great work for neurodiverse people, which is a cause that's also very close to my heart as well. So buy some stickers, give them some support. Come to their trivia nights that they're having, I believe, later in the month. And I mean, you guys are lucky that I live in Frankston, or I would smoke you all in trivia.
We've just gone from the team timeout now across to an official timeout.
So
Things should be getting underway again shortly. Blowing whistle has occurred. And it looks like we're going to have Fleabag and Corey to jam the next jam.
looks like, hi, Muggles. Everyone give it up for Muggles. We wouldn't be here without Muggles.
Fleabag picking up lead.
Chaos squaring up against Corey. They really have been the Goku and Vegeta. There we go. Always squaring up against each other. A little high five there. Look at the camaraderie.
They can't, the camera wasn't on them. Looks like we have actually Francis and a quick change there from Sheriff to Fleeta.
Oh wow, look, whoa, gee willikers. Look at Freak Show Francis go. I love a really good run on the toe stops. I can't.
Oh, beautiful apex turnaround. Picking up all 4 points, skating backwards, so then call it off. Beautifully done by Freak Show Francis. Quick 4 points there. Taking the score to 96 to 179, still in the Banshees' favour. Still have over 16 minutes left of this half.
I absolutely love watching skaters move. And you know what? As long as you're not on 6 penalties, I think a little penalty is worth it if you do something really cool. I think so anyway. As a commentator, I get to go play on, on the mic.
We've got She-Wolf, we've got, I believe it's Feral Ferret.
And also a photograph's really nice when you do something cool on track. And then that's your Derby profile pic. Hawkeye takes really good pictures of people in motion. I think it's really neat.
Again, we've got these 2 very, very strong packs holding things up for the Jammers.
Got Mary Extreme there, too, taking a tumble with Rat Pack's Jammer, but immediately taken to their advantage. But Chaos said, no way, Jose. Westy coming in. Really good 2-all there, but looks like, yep, they had to cycle back. It was a bridge too far. I thought that was good.
It wasn't what was going on though.
Oh,
It was a penalty immediately that allowed Feral Ferret to pick up lead. They are already back into the pack on this.
oh yeah, so got Chaos in the vineyard.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll save that one for later. Forget you heard it.
I've talked a lot about the length of game time that, Rebecca, Gussie,
Some fantastic work there from, I believe that was Icarus Simicarus.
I was just about to say Icarus Simicarus is a more newer skater. They debut, but they are reasonably new. And they are causing chaos out there, breaking the pack up enough and bridging enough that they are allowing Feral Ferret to get out and pick up points.
Scrambling them like eggs. Oh, scrambled eggs.
That was an 11-point jam for the Rat Pack, which has taken them over the 100 mark. So Rat Pack on 107, the Banshees on 179.
Icarus Simicarus is going out of my way. Excuse me.
And we've got the Jammer pair up that we've seen a lot today. Fleabag up against Corey.
I mean, listen, it's Corey's last go as, oh, look at Corey go, picking up the lead jam, really making the last jam for the Rat Pack count. Once again, we got Monk, 100th game, also giving it their all. That was a nice quick one.
We do love a milestone in roller derby.
I know, I love saying it. 100 games.
And listening to some of the commentary from yesterday, it was the comment made was, some places it takes a while to hit the 100 game, and then you've got people like Cyclone who picked up their 50th in like 2 years.
I haven't even kicked up my first game
That's
in
what
8.
I said I've been around 13 years and I haven't had one.
I mean, listen.
Freak Show Francis picking up a very, very quick lead there.
I mean, listen, as a wise woman once told me, Derby can't operate without the officials. Hey, little apex jump. You guys see that? That was really cool. You love it. The moments in Derby that make you go, way.
So 4-point jam there to Freak Show Francis. I do love watching Freak Show Francis jamming because they do have that explosive speed.
Oh yeah. It takes me approximately 2 to 5 years to pick up speed on the track. So just seeing them just straight away, I must know their secrets.
Team tie now to the Banshees.
Oh, look at Hypodermic doing the robot. Yeah, get it, get it, get it. In the meantime, we have some really great stalls here at the Bendigo Showgrounds. Who needs the market outside? We've got a lovely market right here selling some awesome accessories. And of course, we have the bake sale run by Eastvic and the raffle. They have some really great items, some tea from T2, including one of those really cute, like tea for one teapot mug sets. I like those, they're adorbs. Some wine courtesy of Red Hill Heathcote. So that is some local wine from around here. Along with some lovely Lindors, a handmade mug, some melting waxes, I believe a voucher for Dimmicks as well. So please do go to voucher, support the team, and get some stuff on the bake sale and bring it to me.
So after this game, we will be having the Diamond Valley versus Breaking News game. We saw before the start of the second half, them having their little captain's meeting chat.
You're going to be doing their warm ups, well, off skates warm ups.
And then after that, we be having the hosts of today is up against the Southeast Alliance, who are debuting their team. That is a mashup team of the South Sea Crackers, the Salty Beaches, and the Gippsland Rangers.
We're going to be debuting their awesome uniforms as well.
And then after that, we're then going to have the juniors taking part in a game. So that is absolutely amazing. So keep tuned throughout the day. See some of the up and coming juniors who are going to make it big when they finally hit adults.
Derby super
They start shaping
future.
Yeah, they start shaping roller derby very quickly once they hit the adults because they've had so much experience and everything. It makes it very, very difficult to kind of.
It's like Snipples getting cycled back there by Harmon Miranda. Fleabag coming back in.
So still lots of derby to happen today.
There is a lot happening in Bendigo today as well. So hopefully maybe some players can go out and start harassing the people in the market or the Lego or whatever and be like, hey, you want to see something really cool?
We don't harass, we just encourage.
Strongly with threats.
So once again, a very, very strong pack, slowing things down for both teams. Fleabag just finding it a little bit easier at the moment and picking up scores.
Just double checking for when the next state. If you like this statewide, you can come to round 3 and 4 on May the 16th and the 17th in Geelong, hosted by, of course, Geelong Roller Derby and the Kingston City Rollers. I've never been to Geelong. I assume it's cool.
It's not a bad venue. There are some fun parts on the track that after you've played there a couple of times, you kind of know to look for. Doesn't matter what the weather is, there's a nice, interesting corner to
Looks like we've got out of the pack again.
with Feral Ferret
Feral Ferret
picking up the lead.
really making their debut weekend as incredible as it can be.
We have She-Wolf for the Banshees getting stuck behind Gussie, Rebecca, I think that is Daisy Chainsaw. Oh, Birdie, sorry. Daisy Chainsaw's at the front.
But the fun thing about TGSS happening in June, and if you can't make it down to Adelaide, they usually live streamed as well. You'll see all the divisions play usually from the teams. So they'll have A division, B division, and C division all fighting for a fancy trophy. And last statewide in 2020, sorry, last TGSS in 2024, we actually had our Kingston City Rollers winning for the C division.
We have had a star pass, so Kay is now the jammer for the Banshees.
Rat Pack catching up on points. They're now at 123 points. The Banshees 195. Sorry, 126. Thank you.
Never go too quickly to the score because it will always change on you once you read it out. Okay, official time out happening.
The Derby competitive season is always a good time. It's a lot of travel. It's a lot of truck stops at the old, you know. But it's also, we get to see venues from all over the state. We get to see where people compete and train. And like I said, it's great to see everybody again. I've missed you all. It's been a while since I've actually been on the desk at Statewide, so I hope I'm doing a good job.
Ah, yeah, possible.
Oh, thanks. That's the most I've ever gotten from Judy. I'm not gagging. Look at those lovely hats, by the way. I'm seeing some lovely hats, some ears on it, courtesy of, once again, Amadilla College. You can actually get them here. Everyone gets some sick hats with some ears on it. Thank you very much.
And the timeout has been whistled. We have Fleabag, you have Corey.
Looks like I got Monk again. Their 100th year skating. Their 100th game once again. Looks like Corey once again making quick work. Oh, but a forearm penalty gets Corey in the bin. Looks like it's a power jam for Fleabag, who has just quickly picked up lead jammer. Was just sort of like, don't mind if I do. Ham and Miranda trying to clear the way there with smiles. Hi, smiles.
A little bit of an old school hip whip there by Fleabag, taking the hits of One Hit Wonder. Speaking of some of the juniors moving up to adults, One Hit Wonder recently moved up. I believe that was last year. So they've moved from the juniors into adults.
Watch out, here comes Corey. Coming in through the outside, getting Monk out of the way. I hope they said, excuse me. I assume they do. I can't hear them, but they're probably like, oh, excuse me, sorry, come through. We got Monk, Smiles, One Hit Wonder, and Carmen Miranda really trying to stop in their tracks. One Hit Wonder experiencing the might of Corey right there. Really solid hit with the shoulders. Oh, I don't think it's from. I would not want to be on the other end of Corey's shoulders. I would probably be knocked clean out of the karmic life cycle. Just no no do-overs, no reincarnation. I think I'd be just done like that. So I got a timeout for the Banshees.
Banshees have now gone up over 200 points. So the score is 207 to 130.
Once again, it's crazy how quickly those points will tick up in this game. I mean, you don't see that in AFL unless the Swans are in the grand final. I'm still in mourning. Yeah! Do a flip!
Oh, we have
Yeah!
Dilemma doing the worm over there.
Absolutely busting a move. I love a little derby party.
I'm hoping Dilemma is not tiring themselves out too much. They have another game to play later today.
I wonder how you could possibly know that. For those who obviously can't see us, Judy Bench is wearing a Southeast Alliance shirt because they are benching for the South Sea Alliance. Southeast Alliance.
Just call us C.
See, I see.
Oh,
Like-
Freak Show Francis.
And
That Fleabag.
It's like that's another classic pairing. Like scones and a nice lemon curd.
Yeah, under 5 minutes remaining in this game.
Whoa!
Happened. Lots of people hitting the ground there.
It was like Freak Show Francis loaded some dynamite and exploded their way out of the pack. I hope everyone's okay.
Everyone's back up and skating again, which is great.
Whoa!
A little bit of a bing dip attempt there, but being knocked out. However, coming back on very quickly and getting through for some points.
Freak Show Francis showing some really incredible speed there.
Good awareness there by Freak Show Francis to call off the pack before too many points could be picked up.
Looks like we've got 4 minutes left in the bout. We've got 209 points of Banshees and 138 for the Rat Pack. And looks like we've got an official timeout. So while I have you in my hand, I've got a lovely drink token. Balance for one Moondog Fizzer or Sunday Licious Vodka, RTD. I don't speak alcohol. I don't. Which is for the 18 plus women and AFAB event at the Big Girls Bar at Friday the 17th at 8 p.m. There's going to be but there are also some other events in between that as well on that weekend, which is the Bendigo Pride Festival, which is happening starting on Tuesday. Yes, from 14th to the 19th of April. They've also got Doggy Drag. They've got some Perfect Portrait, which I assume has something to do with pets, at the Queer County Art Exhibition. They've got some stuff going on at the Bendigo Cinema. There is some trivia nights as well. So a lot's popping off at the Bendigo Pride Festival. And if you get your tickets here for the Women's and AFAB event, then you get a lovely jubbly drink token for, I assume, a delicious mixed drink.
We're just about to get underway again, but we are heading straight back into an official timeout once more. There's just been some paperwork adjustment side of things needed for the NSO, so Hypodermic is just double checking, making sure that they're all okay.
Shout out our officials! Hey!
So just go through those officials again. We have Leo Slayer, Kilo Baggins, Rexy Whistledown, Crackerjack, Pancakes, Strawberry Short Skate, Nicholas Rage, Bearskin Bruiser, Sophiopath, Jeremy, Hypodermic, Gary, Candy Striper, Disaster Chief, KTKO, Donkey Kong, and Smackaron.
Fun thing about referees is that they can wear whatever skates they very much like. So you've got Gary there in some inlines. I don't know how he does it. Last time I went on inlines, I died. But then I got better.
Because Gary is too stubborn to switch to quads. She-Wolf up against OG.
Hilbo just checking that the stopwatches are in line with each other. I do that all the time.
She-Wolf picking up lead there. The penalty receivers are happening. We've had star passes happening. All of the above. Sniggles now our jammer for the Rat Pack.
That's 4 more points for the Banshees, courtesy of She-Wolf, Snipples, trying to get through Monk, Smiles, and One Hit Wonder. Looks like Smiles is out. It's down to Monk and One Hit Wonder. And it looks like J-Rex is out as well. But Harmon Miranda is cycling back in. Some great backwards work there. Trying to stop that jammer.
I will say, Mad Splatter making it absolutely difficult for She-Wolf. Handled them on their own until reinforcements of OG and J-Rex got to them.
I love watching Harmon Miranda try and chase someone down in the pack.
Nice hit out there.
Great hit. Great hit from Harm. Monk in the classic Monk bandana as well. Once again, 100th game. Congratulations. One Hit Wonder is heading to the penalty bins. Looks like we are down to 3 blockers. A nice tripod there with Monk, Harm, and Smiles.
Jam came to its natural conclusion. So after all of that,
Wow.
it's when you see for all the points to go up. It was a 10 to 12 jam in favor of the Banshees.
Looks like we've got a minute, 1 minute and 15 seconds left. I'm not going to call it the last jam because we don't know. Looks like we've got a time out for
The Rat Pack.
the Rat Pack. God, my depth perception today.
In-house getting the final countdown being played.
Very
nice,
cheeky. Oh, I love it.
nice subtle indicator there from Jen as our DJ today.
Looks, we've got some grooving and moving over there from South Sea. Busting a move.
Kimbo's got their
Everybody
head
dance now. Bum, 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 bum.
The Rat Pack starting to move. Although some of them are just like, what the hell is happening here? Who are these people? I don't know anyone.
Looks like we've got Corey and Fleabag on the jammer line. We've got Chaos, Westy, and
Calamity Pay.
Calamity Pain.
And then that looks like it is Freak Show Francis, Gussie. That is Daisy Chainsaw, and I can't see the last one because they are ducked down way too
And
low.
Chaos. Yeah, stand up. I'm sure it's incredibly safe to not be in derby stance.
Birdie.
Birdie.
And this for the Rat
And
Pack.
Corey making quick work once again. The Fleabag not too far behind. I look at
Corey getting the crowd.
right up the
pumped.
crowd.
Corey's like, I don't care what the bench says. This is on me now.
It's on me, baby.
And when you've got skills like that, why not?
I mean, Corey has been skating for, well, I mean, I'm sure Corey knows how long.
I will just say, in terms of falling, Calamity Payne hit the ground and then had a gorgeous little pose.
Listen, if you're gonna fall, I mean, that's okay, but make it look
style.
It's not.
Absolute style. So both gamers are actually on scoring passes. So far, Tori has picked up 12 points. Fleabag having
Maybe
picked up 4-ish. Because they are in the middle.
look at Corey doing a little victory pose.
Tori's doing a little bit of that whole 6-7. Do I keep going?
Corey's hamming it up.
Well, if you're going out, go out in style. Unfortunately, this is a 2-minute jam. Corey picking up a cut track right at the end there.
Oh, great hit there from Chaos to the outside. Thank you very much for skating close to us so we can see what's going on.
And the jam has come to its natural conclusion. So
Can't say it's the end until we actually clear the thingy.
at the moment, we are at the unofficial score of the Rat Pack on 164, the Banshees on 225. We are just waiting for the rolling whistle before you can go out and get the high fives and celebrate the 100 game for Mike and Corey's final game for the Rat Pack. Thank you to all the officials out there and to Deadly Sports for being the great medics and Jake for the live stream. I am Judy Bench.
And I am Frick. I will see you guys for the 3 p.m. game.
And I'm up next for the Diamond Valley breaking news game. So still, as I said, lots of derby to happen.
Thank you very much. You've all been a lovely audience. Please support our sponsors and support local derby.
And we'll catch you in the next game. Bye.
When I'm too worn out, when I'm too worn out, so I'm never coming down, never coming down, never coming down again. I was born to be this high, born to be this high, born to be this high, my friend. Won't you come up here to my altitude, to my altitude, yeah, you, 'cause I always liked you. I wanna share this view, I wanna share this view with you. We're never coming down, never coming down, never coming down again. We were born to be this high, born to be this high, born to be this high, my friend. Broken people flying like heroes all around town and never coming down. Normal people writing our stories. We're never boring and never coming down. Don't wanna waste time. I'll never be this young. I'll never be this young again. Don't wanna waste life. I'll never be this dumb. I'll never be this dumb again. We're all idiots, idiots, everyone. We're all idiots, idiots, everyone. But we sure know how to have some fun. Oh, we're all idiots, idiots, everyone. We're all idiots, idiots, everyone. But we sure know how to have some fun.
Stay at home all